Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we are going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Aquarius for the month of December. Now, Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Aquarius, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do exclusive content on Instagram that you cannot find on YouTube, so be sure to not miss out on that. Follow me on Instagram if that is your thing. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, I like to do a 5-card spread here for these career and financial readings. So let me make sure everything's in view. We're going to take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the moon. So this is an interesting card to get. This is many readers associate this card with Pisces. I like to associate it with either Pisces or the literal moon. But in this case, we are talking about Aquarius here. The sign that comes after you is Pisces, and so some of you may be like a late degree Aquarius, or if you believe in cusps. Not everybody into astrology believes in cusps, but you may be on the Aquarius Pisces cusp, something like that going on. On a larger note, the moon talks about potentially something that is hidden. Okay, the crab here on the card indicates the deep, dark, hidden parts of the ocean. And, those sorts of things may be coming up for you here internally. Those sorts of things may be coming to the surface for you at this time as it relates to your career, your financial situation. This also talks about maybe a deception happening, but I actually am not getting that energy as much here for you, although you do have a social scenario coming in here in the cards. But the moon can also just represent you needing to tap into your intuition, tap into the feminine energy that we all have. And allow that to be your guide for you. Although we are talking about a career and financial energy situation, there's no reason why you can't also use your intuition during those times, right? And so that's what I'm kind of feeling here for some of you with that moon card. There is something here keeping you up late at night. You have this moon here in the back of the 9 of Swords and the moon on the bottom. So we'll get into it as we go along. But your overall message here for this month of December is 3 of Cups. This is your social circle, okay? This is groups of people. By default, this is a really nice card. You see the 3 friends or the 3 sisters here dancing on the cups above. And the cups are overspilling, overflowing with joy, with happiness, with good times. It can represent a period of celebration. It, when positively aspected, it's a really nice card to get. I don't really feel like the majority of the cards here on this reading are positive, right? And so 1 or 2 cards never makes a reading in tarot, so you have to keep that in mind. The thing is, with the moon and the 3 of Cups, you may be suspicious, okay? You may be suspicious at this time, Aquarius, about somebody in your friend group or the people that you work with, or somebody in your peer group, something like that happening here, okay? Some of you may be a little suspicious at this time, and I'm not sure why, but maybe we'll see as we go along. In the beginning of the month or the first week of December, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is this is like the second most intuitive card in the tarot behind the High Priestess. Very similar energy to the moon. The moon could, this is, I think, further sort of, for me as the reader, driving the point home that there's an element of you tapping into your intuitive knowledge as a soul here. As it relates to your career and financial situation. Some of you may be in the helping professions. This is, as I like to say, like the traditional therapist in the tarot here. And so some of you may resonate with that. Some of you may need to really keep your information to close, trusted people, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is somebody who's a trusted friend or ally, somebody who you know is not going to turn on you or anything like that. Some of you may want to keep your circle tight here at this time. I'm sure some of you do anyway as I'm reading this. But that's kind of what I'm feeling here. In the second week of the month, or the middle of December, you have the King of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards, really, especially to get in a career and financial reading, because this is like the traditional entrepreneur in the tarot. And again, making sure that I always drive this point home, but we don't attach gender to the cards in tarot. This is a masculine energy, which just like you have feminine energy, you have masculine energy. So this doesn't matter, just keep that in mind as I read any sort of king or queen card. But this King of Wands is somebody who's the most passionate person in the room, okay? They are lively, energetic, active, inspiring. People come to them for help because you can see the passion exuding off of the King of Wands, and they're quite talented at what they do. I like to say, look at the star here. There's a star on the throne, indicating that this person oftentimes is the star of the show in a workplace or in a career situation. And so major talent, major entrepreneurial sort of energy here. We have this Three of Cups as the overall message, and then for the third week of the month, or the back half of December, you have this Eight of Pentacles here. This is an amazing combination to get with the King of Wands, because this is the talent card. This is the true talent card in the tarot. It says you have some sort of gift, skill, talent, or ability that keeps you well provided for. You can see this person is working away late at night. The sun's coming down, wrapping up their latest creation. There are other ones here hanging up on the wall above them. I always like to say this person here is like a divine channel. Okay, if you've ever done anything creative, if you've ever worked with your hands or built anything, you know that when you're in those moments, you are communing with a higher force or a higher power to bring that into existence. And that's exactly what this person's doing. It can also talk about good movement forward, positive movement forward in your career situations. Things should be going well when you get the Eight of Pentacles. That's why I feel like as we roll into the last week of December here with this Nine of Swords, I feel like you're suspect, okay? I feel like you're suspicious, and I don't know if it's going to actually play out. It could be your mind playing tricks on you, because this person here is having a nightmare, okay? They're staying up late at night. They're ruminating about something. They really think that these 9 swords are going to fall into them, but they don't actually ever do that. They don't actually fall into them. That would be the 10 of Swords. And so it talks about fears getting in the way. Fear's trapping you. And so that's what I'm kind of feeling here for this opening message. But let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more. So you have the Two of Swords. Okay, there has been an injustice potentially. This can, I always like to say, these two swords can indicate daggers being thrown, emotional daggers being thrown at you, a war of words between you and another, maybe within a social circle here or a group of people. And this may have already happened, and it may be affecting you in the present here. On another level, you could just be in the dark on something. You might have a hard time, like you might be restricted in speech in some ways. You have this Star card. This is you, Aquarius, showing up here. This is an amazing card, hope and optimism for the future. This person on the card is actually a genie, and they're in healing waters of renewal. But being as they are a genie, it's also one of the major wish cards in the tarot, a wish coming true. And you have the Four of Swords, healing from heartbreak. You see the, we don't have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords card here is on the banner above, and they are healing from that heartbreak. But it's also just talking about rest, healing, optimism. Some of you need rest, okay? This person, the Nine of Swords, is not able to sleep. They're having a nightmare. The Four of Swords indicates quality rest. Some of you need that. All right, let's see what else we have here. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have going on here for you. Okay, Five of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords coming in again with suffering and silence. So emotional loss, suffering and silence. And the Two of Swords coming in once again. So 2 repeating cards, challenging energies here, okay? It's almost like there is a conflict that may have happened between you and another. Might have been a friend, might have been a former friend, may have been a colleague. Words were had, daggers were thrown, metaphorical daggers, not literally. Aquarius, okay? And, this is something that you are holding on to at this time. You see this person's hand over their heart. Some of you doing some heart healing here. Someone really disappointed you. And, you're at the end of the day, and I'm not coming at you, but this is what's happening in the cards. You are suffering in silence here with the Nine of Swords. That is the perfect way to describe this Nine of Swords energy, where you're letting someone else's energy affect your energy. Okay. And that's what I get here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we have temptation, the devil. We have, okay, Nine of Cups and, okay, wisdom, which is the Hierophant. So the key, this is the other wish card. So you have the Star card and the fulfillment of a wish, which is really nice energy. I almost get the sense with that temptation, like some of you may want to retaliate. Some of you may want to retaliate. And I just get the sense that that will not help your position at this time. Okay, I really don't, because you're building something here. There's something big coming in with two wish cards, the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. They're really good things here, but I get the sense that some of you need to work through this emotional situation. Yeah, partnerships and alliances with the Three of Wands. It has something to do with the people that you interact with. Probably someone in your peer group. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on. All right. Okay, so you have official person, main female, distant horizons, mature woman, and adjudication. Okay. You also have courtship here on the bottom. So we have this energy of fours coming in with the Four of Swords courtship card. I almost get the sense that maybe you trusted somebody and they betrayed your trust with the Two of Swords twice and the Three of Cups. Something like that happened. Yeah, I get the sense that just happened. For some of you, this is interesting energy. I do feel like you're dealing with, somebody in your peer group here, maybe a feminine in your peer group here that's someone who betrayed your trust here with the mature woman and the main female. Official person is my HR card. This is, which if you don't know, in the United States, HR is human resources. And so I always like to see that as a good sign that maybe some of you are getting job raises, something like that going on. You have this distant horizons here, good times ahead, things moving along, situations progressing though, that's the good thing. With this Eight of Pentacles and this distant horizons, really nice energy. Some of you may be even looking to like innovate or do something new or based around a talent that you have. And the adjudication card here, the glare is pretty bad. But this adjudication here, you really allowing the divine courts to handle any sort of challenging situation where that person betrayed your trust. So hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. And I really just appreciate everybody who's been watching my videos over this past 2021 year. Appreciate you all very much. And you have an amazing day.